Hello there, welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Brittany and welcome to my channel where we talk about horror movies and everything we love and don't like about them. So first and foremost, thank you for sticking with me. I know that my uploading schedule has not really been that consistent, and I just want to mention that I can be a bit of a procrastinator and a perfectionist all in one. So if you know what that's like, then please give this a like because you know that this was really hard to do. Alright, on to our topic for today, which is the question that I brought up on Twitter. And if you're not already following me there, then you could give me a follow at @badbrittany if you want to. So the question is, both of these films came out in 2012, but which one do you like more? VHS or Sinister? Now I know these films are both extremely different, but they do share one common ground of creepy homemade movies, and who doesn't love some of those? So out of these two, VHS was released first. So let's get into this one. This movie centers around a couple of hooligans trying to make a quick buck by stealing a specific VHS tape from someone's home. The gang isn't sure which tape to grab, so they end up playing a few while they are there. That leads us to us being able to see 4 different shorts throughout this anthology, which are completely unrelated to each other, but they do end in the same outcome, which is death. Although this movie is a bit low budget, I would say it's definitely one of the more original type of anthology films, which was pointed out by Jigsaw Jamie, so thank you for that. Also, Eric Zod pointed out the specific scene of a succubus-like creature who is really scary and brutal. She's just looking for a mate. Philip Rogers and Robin Still Rocks also mentioned this scene. I have to admit that this is the first short that was shown, but it's probably the most memorable out of the rest. The other tapes consist of murder and supernatural forces. Now on to the second movie, which is Sinister. Unlike VHS, Sinister isn't shot as a found footage film, but it does consist of several different snuff films. And I say snuff with quotations because they're not real, so don't worry. The snuff films were found by a family, the father in particular, who is a writer just looking for his next hit story. The father, who is played by Ethan Hawke, finds himself getting lost in each of these Super 8 films. He is a true crime writer, so this is like his passion, and he actually wants to solve these cases. We see multiple families being tortured and killed by an unseen person until we learn that the unknown killers are actually children from each family being lured and manipulated by Mr. Boogie. It was mentioned by Jackie Daytona that he looks an awful lot like Nick from Slipknot, and now I can't unsee it, so thank you for that. After tallying up all the votes, we end up with 22 votes for VHS and 39 votes for Sinister, making Sinister the well-deserved winner. Let's take a look at everyone else's replies on this tweet. Okay, so me personally, I'd have to say that I actually went crazy for both of these when they were released. I remember getting Sinister through Netflix in the mail, and then VHS was actually on Netflix at the time, and I would watch it like over and over, both of them. And VHS became like this own like fun movie to watch when you're with friends, and Sinister was more sinistery, and it's like so scary that I honestly have a hard time watching it by myself. And I've literally like screamed really loud during this movie thanks to the jump scares, which, by the way, Sinister probably has some of the best jump scares ever. They aren't like too predictable, and they're really original. So once again, thank you all for sticking with me, and remember to give me a follow at Bad Brittany on Twitter if you aren't already following me there. And down in the comments, please let me know which one's your favorite and why. Thank you.